Now, calls are mounting for swift disciplinary action against two JMPD officers after a video showing the alleged assault of a motorist during a traffic stop went viral on social media on the 23rd of July. The footage appears to show a male and female JMPD officer stopping a vehicle occupied by a motorist and a passenger. Now, according to the video, the male officer accused the driver of swearing at him while requesting his driver's license. And during the exchange, the officer is heard using profanities, and the motorist repeatedly asking the officer not to swear at him and requesting that he speaks respectfully. The confrontation quickly escalates when the officer allegedly then grabs the driver by the neck while accusing him of swearing at a police officer. JMPD Spokesperson Xolani Fihla joins us now for some clarity. Good evening to you, Mr. Fihla, and thank you so much for your time. Perhaps we start with just how JMPD has reacted to this video that's been doing the rounds.
Good evening to you. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and let me greet the viewers. Of course, we were made aware of this dashcam footage last week, which is depicting an incident which one of our officers is seen allegedly assaulting a member of the public. With that, we have reached out to the victim, and we have received a formal statement from the victim, and a formal complaint has been laid with the JMPD Internal Affairs Unit. Internal disciplinary processes have been initiated, and while at the present moment the officer involved has not yet been immediately suspended, they have been removed from their active uniform duty and reassigned to administrative capacity pending the outcome of the investigation. We also do understand that the victim has opened a criminal case against our officer with the South African Police Services, and the JMPD has not at this present moment received any further information regarding the criminal investigation, but of course we will fully cooperate with the South African Police Services.
Mr. Fihla, please help me understand, why is he still in administrative functions?
Of course, we can't preempt the outcome of the disciplinary matter before the process has been fully finalized, as we follow the city's processes. And with that, at the same time, thinking that if a member is suspended, there's suspension with full pay. So a person will be at home while getting their salary. So it's rather we move that person from their active uniform duties into administrative duties until the outcome of the investigation. And from there, then we can take full action regarding the matter.
That defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Because ultimately you're saying to him that we are seeing what is happening in the public domain. We're seeing the video, and we're seeing what has, is believed to have happened here. And all we can do is just reassign you to a different role. There's nothing punitive that we can do, because ultimately, someone like that, it really just boggles the mind to, what else would he have done in the absence of recording and dashcam footage?
Yeah, but at the same time, we need to follow proper legal processes as the city processes. And I did mention that if we do then suspend a person whilst the investigations are still pending, if the person is sitting at home, they get full pay whilst they're at home. So rather utilize the person in other duties where they're not going to be interacting with the members of the public until the investigation is completed, and then that's when we'll take a full action.
But they're interacting with their colleagues who potentially may need to investigate this matter.
Of course, there's interaction with the Internal Affairs Unit, which is a unit which is specially put into the department to ensure that we investigate any matters of misconduct, criminality from our officers, corruption or misbehavior. And with that, when evidence is received, it is fully investigated and action is taken at the same time. With the interaction with our members, it's not members in uniform, so of course it won't interfere with the case that is currently at hand.
So when In light of what you've just said, that he's now somewhere in the administrative functions, what message does this send to members of the public?
For one, we have acknowledged and seen the video. Secondly, we reached out to the victims so that they can open a formal complaint with the Johannesburg Metropolitan Police Department so that we can proactively and actively investigate this case so that transparency is then in place and that further action can be taken, whether it's disciplinary action towards the officer and also following up on the criminal case. And if the criminal case does proceed, that will definitely also lead to whatever action that the JMPD will be taking.
So you say that you've been made aware of this video last week, right? I'm looking at the dates here. 23rd, we are now on the 28th. Have you obtained a statement from this particular officer and even the, his female colleague? What are they saying?
We have identified both officers, and as the investigation is still at hand, of course, we can't share much information. They have acknowledged the video that it is them, that they were involved in the incident, and that then with further investigation, much action will be taken.
And as a final one then, is this how JMPD officers ought to conduct themselves? I know that you say there's an investigation, but on this particular matter, on the face of it, is this how they're supposed to conduct themselves?
On the face of the matter and what we've seen with the video evidence, the JMPD definitely strongly condemns any form of either misbehavior, misconduct, corruption by our officers. Of course, our mandate is upholding the law and ensuring that we do that in the most professional manner. And it's definitely is a concerning video from what we've seen, and the evidence is at hand.
All right, let's see then what your investigations reveal as you say that you're following the legal processes, and then let's see then what happens. Appreciate your time as always, JMPD spokesperson Xolani Fihla.